It's been a bit chilly and dull today, so I thought I'd brighten it up with this flower, which was the cutting I took last year, 18 months ago, can't quite remember now. It was almost just a casual stick a stick in the ground and see what happens. And it's grown into this Dame Judi Dench. Very straggly, well, it's straggly at the moment. The parent plant behind it was very straggly last year. Don't know if you can really see with all the other bushes around it. This is the parent plant. It was very straggly last year, but it seems a bit more upright this year. Now this caused me some problems because I'd left it, this cutting caused me problems because I'd left it in the pot, and then I realised that a week ago it was going to grow quite big, like the parent, and this old pot, 15-litre pot, was probably not big enough for it. But the compost in the pot was very wet, so I knew that if I pulled it out, it risked falling apart and could endanger the growth of the plant later on, or imminently. So what I did is I cut the pot apart and then slid 80-90% of the compost intact into this bigger pot, so it survived. So that's Dame Judi Dench. Let's have a look at an older flower there. It's an older flower. Over here we have, oh, it's Alpine Sunset, my favourite. Again, this is a cutting, and I've noticed on the bushes in the front garden, the flowers have lasted well over a week, maybe longer. As I'm passing, here's, what's this one? Oh, Penelope Lively. If you saw the pictures of this pot 2 or 3 weeks ago, it looked very similar to that. Hasn't really changed in appearance. Some flowers have died and been replaced, but it's basically looked the same for that length of time. Duchess of Cornwall, as I've said before, has really flourished this year. I was asked about the stems and thorns, and you can see there, not a thorn to be seen, although down on the bottom you will see some thorns. Peter's persica still to come out fully, but looking good. Let's find a flower to show you. Oh, not a brilliant one, but never mind. It does tend to get covered in flowers. And that's a similar sort of rose. Look at our orange roses. We've got Super Trooper. Really bright orange, really stands out. Almost like a fluorescent orange. Well, someone was inquiring about the buds and how long they lasted on, keep on thinking it's Sophie Ellis Baxter. It's not Sophie Ellis Baxter. It's the other one, what's her name? Susan Williams Ellis. So it does sort of self-clean. The petals fall off quite neatly and just leaves a little bud there for you. Molyneux, I don't know. Looks like bits of disease there, or it could be sunburn from water on the leaves. Very spindly and weak plant. Now this is the mystery rose, which is meant to be the lady gardener. And looking at the old pictures, it's far less pink now than it was. But whether it's apricot, I don't know. You can see in the middle of this older rose there's a yellowish centre, so maybe. But the other thing I've said is that it is incredibly what's the word, fast growing. This is a new stem over the past few months. So this was a bare root originally, and we're now getting a Philadelphus. So we get the scent of that as we're walking down the steps. I want to show you my dilemma. These are the cuttings I planted in this pot in December, sweet honey cuttings, and they're flourishing. But really, they could do with some more space. But I'm reluctant to take them out at the moment for the same problem I had with Dame Judi Dench, that the roots may lose all their surrounding soil and take ages to recover, which we know can happen. There's the field as we're passing. What's that in there? Little spider. Lady of Shalott, Desdemona, Princess Alexandra of Kent just about starting. And I've got this lovely patch of ground here. It's so tempting just to plant another rose in the middle. Well, that wouldn't be appreciated by the pheasants, because I can see just over there, I don't know if you can see, probably not, there's a hollow there, and there's a hollow here where they lie and sun themselves when it's sunny. So Lady of Shalott, beautiful rose, grows strongly, flowers well. Eustacia vi, there's two Eustacia vi's next to one another there, so that's why there are so many flowers. Poet's Wife just coming out. That's about 3 foot plus. Another Eustacia vi. Golden Celebration. This rose is growing on me. I like it more and more each year. David Austin. couple of yellow roses, this golden wedding anniversary or something similar. And then Ab Fab, forgotten the other name for it at the moment. Elizabeth, Princess Anne, Eustacia Vi. Ooh, it's getting windy. Ancient Mariner coming out here. That will pale, the centre of that will pale. Trying to get to a pale one without putting my foot on anything else. There you are. Emily Bronte. And Tranquility again. With its tendency for the flowers to be swallowed up by the bush and to disappear. This Sweet Honey. Well, I've got two large Sweet Honeys and a smaller one behind them now. So I'm expecting lots of flowers from that. That's a Gertrude Jekyll up the top there. Oh, Silas Marner. Someone ages ago asked me about Silas Marner. This is, I think, the third year I've had it. I'm not impressed, and it's nice enough, I suppose. A bit straggly. And this is Mum in a Million. Not at its best. It's looking really good a couple of days ago. Surrounded by geraniums of the same sort of colours. Right. So that's the view today.